Hi Psychic America, this is Tracy Brown coming to you today, July 30th, 2014. Happy Leo, everyone. Happy Leo. This is Leo month. And I don't know about other signs, but Leos celebrate Leos. Leos love Leos. So on Twitter, I don't know if other signs have it, but Twitter has, if you're a Leo, do this selfie. I haven't done it because I just want to be that self-absorbed. I think I'm beyond that. I think I'm beyond, being self-absorbed. I think. So at least I'm trying to practice not being a Leo self-absorbed by not posting a selfie because it's Leo month. I'm going to try. My room is so hot, but my room stays hot. I guess it's my punishment. The hot room. Get the first room in the house. Okay, so what are we talking? Andi Dorfman. Andi Dorfman of the Bachelorette. Worst Bachelorette ever. So it was the worst until the final rose. The final rose was exciting and it was beautiful, and Josh's proposal was beautiful. I feel like it was rehearsed, Josh, to be honest with you. I think that you rehearsed it. I think that you memorized a really long speech. I think, and then I think you added into it. I do believe that you were nervous. I do believe that you wanted to be picked. I'm crazy about your mom, Josh, because she said something that bothered me. Something she said that bothered me. Can't remember. Something about the whole family comes with Josh or something like that. Something weird like that. I thought it was kind of weird, Mom. That's just me. As a grown man, should be able to make his own decisions. But in any case. So, on the final rose. So then, Nick, the runner-up, in case something happens to Josh, the runner-up, Nick. And I actually got that from Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. One of the two. I never do my homework. Nick, who's obsessed with Andi and portrayed himself as a serial killer. I always expected Nick to pull a knife out of one of those jackets that he used to wear. And that time that he went to her hotel room, I thought then he was going to kill her. And then I could breathe when he didn't. I was like, okay, I could breathe. And then it got to the end and he wasn't chosen. And she sent him home before the final day, instead of coming and then sending him home, which was really smart, Andi. I think in the back of your head, you kind of saw him as a serial killer. I'm just surprised that you saved him to the end. I think that you saved him because he was safe out of all the other guys. I think you saw him as safe to send home. What you didn't realize is that he was nuts and he wasn't safe to send home at the last minute. You should have sent him home a long time ago. In any case, I'm spending too much time recapping because that's not my job. But then Nick said on the final rose, he'd been trying to talk to her a couple of times, and he, either he wasn't allowed to reach her, she didn't want to meet up with him, so she had to speak with him on the day live on the final rose night. And then he told the public, the world, it was worldwide, internet, the world, he was like, well, if you were going to send me home, if you knew you were going to send me home, why did you sleep with me? Threw her under the bus. And I was like, whoa. I did that. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I'm real funny. I'm real funny. I'm not a prude, but I'm real funny. And what guy has the right to announce your sexual past in public? If I did it, that's one thing. If you did it, really now? In any case. So, with that being said, Josh was in the back. Listen, maybe he wasn't listening to it, come to think of it. Or maybe he was. because he should have known better. So hopefully he was watching it. But if he was watching it, I would think that that would then ruin their relationship, which I think was Nick's bigger plan. But I also think that Josh is a jock, and jocks don't like crap like that. And what I mean by that is jocks would have normally, in any other circumstance, would have punched Nick in the face if they had been on the same couch. But also, jocks don't like skinky women. They like to sleep with skinky women. They're not going to marry a skinky woman. That's just a jock thing. Do you know what I mean? For the most part. Whether or not they become skinky after the fact, because I've kind of seen that kind of stuff on the Baseball Wives show and on the Basketball Wives show. They might become skinky after the fact, but not before the fact. What is it? Can't marry a hoe, can't make a hoe into a housewife? Not that I'm calling you anything, Andy. I didn't say that. Oh, see, I ramble on in my mouth just like, it just goes crazy. What I'm trying to say is, the way Nick threw you under the bus, is your relationship with Josh truly, truly going to survive? Is it really going to survive? Because it's public. You know, it's not like you guys had a private conversation, which, in hindsight, you should have seen him in private. Andy, will your relationship survive after Nick threw you under the bus for your sexual adventure with him during the overnight stay, or whatever it's called? I'm a dedicated bachelorette person, but I can't remember a lot of things. I never do my homework. And I went way too long, but I had to recap everything because it was really good. Oh, and then the tweets for Pound Bachelorette finale. Oh my God. Loved it. Loved the tweets. Loved the tweets. Oh my God. America, you're very, very funny. You guys are hilarious. Oh, and by the way, those of you that felt bad for Nick, or I'll take Nick. Yeah, Nick will kill you. No, Nick, he'll kill you. We're going to hear about Nick in the news someday. Many bodies in the basement, or in the backyard, maybe, or maybe across the country. Maybe he's just going to go across the country and kill everybody. I mean, women. He's really mad at women. Okay, hold on a second. Will Andi and Josh Nick relationship survive since... No, wait. Will Andi and Josh relationship survive after Nick threw her under the bus for her sexual endeavors? I don't know. It's public. You can sleep with anybody you want. You can sleep with as many people as you want, male and female. When it becomes public, it turns. It just turns. I'm trying to pull the cards so I don't say bad things. I'm trying to shut my mouth. I'm trying not to go there. Because I'm trying not to judge. Although I'm not judging. Nick did it. Nick did it to you. How much time do I have? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not too many cards. Will their relationship survive? Oh dear. Well, okay. So far, it's in a disarray. It's a hot mess. This means illusion, some self-examination, a lot of distortion. This says some transformation, so they're going to go through something before it gets better, and then ultimately they could rise above the situation. So there is some sort of sacrifice and balance. I'm really, really surprised. I'm getting hot because I'm not going to call her out. That's not fair, but okay. Maybe the sex between them is so good that they could actually survive this. I know that they think that they have a date for April, May, June. I don't think it's going to happen now. I think there's a sense of pulling back and reassessing who they are, making sure that he understands Andy's sexual past. They both live in the same town. So I feel like they're going to take it easy now. Could be a baby that comes out of this. I think it'll survive. I really do. Wait. Hmm. I think there's a sense of, it's so sad. I get a little bit of stubbornness, That's what this card means. And what's crossing it is the Eight of Cups, which means somebody may have to walk away. Seriously, somebody may have to walk away. There's some legal issue that's going to come out of not their relationship, but out of this whole thing that's coming down. I think there's a girl that's going to come out of the woodwork for Josh. I think Josh wants to save face, and I think some girl's going to come out of the woodwork for him. I really do. I think they're going to have a little bit of drama. I think if the girl comes out of the woodwork, it could be kind of calculated, kind of planned. I think Josh just needs to save face, and I think he is going to save face. And some other girl's going to come out of the woodwork. I think she's going to give Andi a run for her money. I think it delays their relationship, delays their marriage. I really do. I think there's a problem in their relationship today. Today, I think there's a problem. I think ultimately he, meaning whatever his name is, Josh, is sitting back and kind of figuring out what he needs to do next. I also think that he's talking to his whole family about it. I think in his mind he wants to make the sacrifice and keep moving forward. The Ace of Swords means that they're going to have some arguments that are going to kind of tear them apart. Andi is a Spitfire, and Josh isn't going to take any shit. So they're both kind of Spitfires, intellectual Spitfires. I think the whole problem is that the whole world knows. I think that truly is the crust of where their problems are. I do think that there is going to be some work to be done. Ultimately, I think there's going to be a lot of work to be done because they generally do like each other. I do believe that. I think somebody pulls the rabbit out of the hat. That's the Magician card. I also think that it's going to take some time to repair, because I think what Nick did was definitely to throw the monkey wrench in their relationship, not to embarrass Andi. That wasn't the key. The key was to really stick it to her in her relationship with Josh, in who she chose. I think there's going to be a delay, and then I think all of a sudden they get married. I don't think it's going to be like this public ABC special, so-and-so gets married. I think ultimately, it looks like they're going to want family and friends around. I just think that when it happens, we don't hear anything, and then all of a sudden we'll hear that they just got married. That's what I think is going to go down. How much time do I have? Okay. Something lost, but something still remains. Definitely a pregnancy coming out of this, Andi. Without a doubt, there's a pregnancy coming out of this. So you actually could wind up being pregnant before you get married. Or, or the pregnancy brings about, I get that you guys generally do like each other. And had it not been for Nick, this just really, truly would have been a perfect, perfect relationship. Perfect, perfect beginning. I get a resounding yes. Yes. I think fathers get involved somehow. I don't know where Andi's dad is. I think he is living. Josh's dad, I think somehow they get involved and they give each person their perspective on what life is about and what happened and what you all mean to each other. And then it just does move forward. It just does. I get resounding love and I get a resounding yes. And then this is the dad or dads that is the key to this relationship continuing on. So, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. I should see where Nick's head is at, because he's a little crazy. But I really don't want to see it, because I'm going to see all these dark cards. And all of these cards are nice and, bright. And, they're all yellow and blues. And I like that. I'm sure if I saw Nick cards, they'd be all black and navy blue and dark and scary. In any case, they'll survive. Alright guys, that's it. Love you all. Call me at the Green Man Store, 818-985-2010, 818-985-2010. And don't forget Frugal Friday, $10, 10 minutes on August 15th. Skype or our Google number will make better Twitter announcements. Alright, love you guys. Bye.